Okay, hello and welcome to Branch Takes a quick look at Castlevania, Symphony of the Night. So, my experience with this game is next to nothing, basically. Okay, yeah, so most of these I used, so let's just go for this. Also, 10 out of 10. I do love how it has even the whatchamacallit, the kind of font for it. And we should get right into Journey back to 1792 and the Transylvanian countryside of Romania. Okay, so if I recall correctly, you actually start this game with a kind of flashback to playing as Richter. Yeah, final stage, Bloodlines. Because I think this is the final bit of Castlevania Bloodlines. Or is it Dracula X or something? I don't actually know. I assume it's Bloodlines because it mentions Bloodlines. So, we actually start this game as one Richter Belmont. But I know that we won't be playing as him for most of the game.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world!
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
Okay, so I know. So my experience with this game is next to minimal, but I do remember that you can't. I don't think you can actually die in this fight because it's a flashback, and we just need to kind of wait for Dracula to turn up, and then I think you just have to jump and kind of hit him in the head. However, I should probably just double check. I don't know if you can, whatchamacallit. I don't know if you can destroy the fireballs. Oh, of course you can. Why wouldn't you be able to? Although, I think it's I think I have to press up while I attack to throw them across. But it does seem to do pretty good damage here. And hopefully we should be okay. Because okay, yeah, we're getting good damage out. But I know that you can't lose this initial fight. Mostly because I do vaguely remember playing this on, well, my very limited time playing this before was I remember playing the demo for this on the Xbox Live Arcade many years ago. Okay, so I guess we now get, like, Super Dracula or whatever. I also... Okay, so, okay. So we get all those power-ups, and now I just get back up, and I assume this is effectively like invincibility now. Oh, and all we have to do is just kind of beat up Dracula, and that should be us done. Okay.
It cannot be!
Okay, so that happens, And now I believe this is 100 years later, I think. It was Richter Belmont, the legendary vampire hunter who succeeded in finally ending the menace of Count Dracula. The Lord of Vampires who had been brought back from the grave by the Dark Priest Shaft. However, one night 4 years later, under the glare of a full moon, Richter mysteriously vanished. With no idea where to begin her search, Maria Renard set out to look for him. It was then that fate intervened. Castlevania, the Castle of Dracula, which is rumoured to appear once every century, suddenly materialised out of the mist as if to show her the way. Meanwhile, powerful forces were struggling for the soul of a man named Alucard, the very same Alucard who teamed up with Trevor Belmont to battle his immortal father, Count Vlad Tepes Dracula. Alucard, in order to purge the world of his own cursed bloodline, had submerged his vampiric powers and entered what was supposed to be an eternal slumber. But now he is awake and aware of the evil once again at work in his homeland. The time has once again come for the forces of good and evil to engage in their ancient battle. Dracula's castle beckons for you, and no man can say who shall emerge victorious. Okay, so we are now into the game, and we are playing as Alucard. And we have sword, we have shield, we have a backdash, which we appear to be able to just use constantly, and we just one-shot that thing. As usual, I'm going to try to destroy all these candles and stuff, because I know that hearts are important to have. I'm pretty sure they're used for, like, secondary weapons and stuff. So having more would be better than having less. Also, yeah, Alucard is just one-shot everything here. However, from my time playing the demo for this on the Xbox Live Arcade, many, many years ago, I do remember that we don't keep this, like, ridiculous level of power for long. But I will say that I also remember, yeah, Castlevania OSTs, they kinda go. Like, they are some of the best. Okay, yeah, I should probably stop basically just doing grinding and actually move on this next room. Because I think you get 2 or 3 rooms of being, like, super powerful Alucard, and before the game goes, okay, no, now you're going back to, default start of the game mode. Because at this point, Alucard is one-shotting absolutely everything with a pulse. So, yeah. I mean, to be fair, Alucard is kind of ridiculous. I mean, to be fair, he is, you know, the son of Dracula, who is in oh, no. I mean, he is the son of Dracula, who in Castlevania world, you know, basically has death working for him. So, yeah, logic checks out for Alucard to be absolutely busted overpowered. And we can just kind of, you know, blaze through all these. And that should be the end of this little section, I think. There we go.
Ah, Alucard. What is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again. What?
I mean, we will. Not in this video, but we will. So yeah, we don't have any weapons or armor anymore. So this game is kind of an RPG. Also, I have a potion, so I'll keep a hold of that. And hopefully remember that I have it when I inevitably get hit a bazillion times. So, pretty much, I remember playing a demo for this on Xbox Live Arcade many, many, many years ago. But also, I never got very far. Like, even in the demo, I don't think I ever actually got to... I don't think I ever got to the end of where it was like... I don't think I ever got to the point where it was like, hey, this is where the trial of the game ends. And do you want to buy the whole thing? Okay, we got a short sword. Let's immediately equip that. Because that is a weapon, at least. Oh, that is a very slow swing. But hey, it's a weapon. It's a slow swing, but hey, it's at least a weapon that we can use. Also, in case the name hadn't mentioned it, what does Red Rust do? Two-handed sword? But it's also weaker? Okay, yeah, I'll just leave that then. Maybe we can find a shop later and sell it. So yeah, oh, there's a cube here. Obtained the Cube of Zoe. Oh, hey, I've heard of that thing. I don't know what it does, but I've heard of it. I think this lets me go through here into a save room. The Alchemy Lab. Okay. So I have no idea if this is where I'm supposed to be going, or if it's just where I've ended up. Realistically, I think I'll be able to figure that out by how quickly and comfortably I can kill the enemies, and how much they hit me for. Like, if someone hits me for like 30, I'm going to immediately assume I'm in the wrong place, you know? And... huh. I guess I landed correctly there. I didn't land on those spikes. And that lowered the spikes. Okay, we got a hide cure. I don't know how to pronounce it. I thought it was a type of sword. No, apparently it's a type of armor. But hey, I'm not going to complain about getting armor. And I know that these enemies do kind of just die and then reform. But yeah, I know that, no. Well, I messed that up, didn't I? But yeah, I've heard of the Cube of Zoe because I know that Dracula has one of his add-ons in DVD. I don't know what the significance of it is, but I'm just getting comboed by these bones. I might actually die here. Okay, I killed that one, so I'm not taking any more damage from that. I'm not taking any more damage from the bone throwers, which is always good for me. Okay, we should be safe now. And that one missed its swing, which is even better. Great. So what's over here? Anything? A leather shield? I mean, it is a defensive option, so I will happily have... oh. Empty hand, leather shield. That is at least some form of defense. That is a very large shield. I mean, to be fair, you know, always good to have defense, I suppose. And we got 2 in 1 there, let's go. However, I am most of the way dead here, so I would quite like to heal. But I do have that potion. I do still have that potion. But if I can avoid it, I'd quite like to just find a place where I can heal. And I imagine there's probably like a save point. Resist thunder? Resistance to lightning use? Is that a temporary thing or a permanent one? I'm gonna keep a hold of it just for now because I don't actually know. Well, that wasn't what I was planning to do, but okay. But what the hell is that thing? Either way, it's taken 2 hits. Either way, it took 3 hits to kill, which is quite surprising. Okay, that looks like a tough knight enemy. Okay. It took 4 hits, but we killed it. And also, I can't help but notice that I did not get healed from killing that thing. Which is probably a good thing to know. Okay, I am nearly dead. Block. Okay, now I'm going to use that potion because I don't want to die this early. So, let's quickly just heal. How much does this heal me for? Hopefully, most of my health. 50, I will take that. And I'll put the leather shield back on. Because, to be totally honest, having that defensive option is kinda nice. Also, what else is nice is not taking fall damage. Can I break these? I can. I should have been breaking these the whole time. Oh, I got poisoned. I don't know how to cure poison. Also, like, I know that Alucard's been living among humans, but, like, he's the son of Dracula. How's he getting poisoned? Is there an antidote? How do I get rid of poison status effect? Is there a save point here? This looks like a save point. I mean, it healed me, if nothing else. Is this a save point? Apparently it is, okay. It healed me a bit and acted as a save point, so if I leave and go back in, I can heal and save again. Fantastic. Good to know. Good to know that those rooms are save points. Also, apparently I could just go back and forth from that room and destroy that fire if I needed to farm for money. An axe? Okay. I assume that... Well, I need hearts for that, so I should probably not use that much. The fact that all music just stopped tells me about this. Like, is this a boss room? What is this? I have a feeling this is a... If this isn't a boss room... I think this is a boss room. If nothing else, it looks like one. Like, the music stopped until I kind of aggroed these enemies. So I think this could be a boss room. And I also no longer have enough hearts to throw axes. So let's see if I can get rid of these guys. I don't know if I am supposed to be fighting these guys this early. But hey, I'm in the process of fighting them now. Well, that one's turned red. Okay, that one is hitting a lot harder, but that... You know what? Credit where it's due, I did not think a leather shield would be doing that much for me. However, I am kind of stuck in a corner here. Like, I am kind of stuck in the corner. Okay, that's one of them dead. So that's one of them dead. So now I just need to hit the other one a few more times and I should be good. There we go, we win. No. Oh, I guess I just disarmed the other one. And it kind of keeps falling on me. There we go, that's both of them gone. Fantastic. So that's a boss fight done, I think. And it increased my maximum health. So I assume that must have been a boss. Let's go. So is that me done with the alchemy lab? It could well be. So let's keep going, I suppose. Like, I imagine that that's probably the entire alchemy... Most of the alchemy lab that I would need to do done. I think I had a lot of blood, wow. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It was probably like a blood golem or something. Now let's just backdash through here because it's a little bit faster. Is what I would be saying if I wasn't going to immediately forget that I could destroy these fires. But hey, you know what? The shuffles they always seem to work, you know? Okay, so what is over here? An elevator by the looks of things. That just takes me all the way back down. Great. Wait, is there other... No, there aren't other rooms on the side here. Also, I would love to thank the game for not having, whatchamacallit? Kind of fall damage. Okay, what is in here? Sunglasses. What do sunglasses do? Cool looking sunglasses. They provide 1 defense. I mean, hey, you know what? 1 defense is more than 0. So I will take that. I will happily take that. And did I go... Oh. I was gonna say, did I come all the way down here just to find some sunglasses, or is there something else here? Not gonna lie, I would kinda like this elevator to go a little bit faster, but I can't really complain. Okay, this is definitively the end here. So I blow that up and jump through and we get a Basilard. A basic short sword. How does this compare? Oh, I can, like, stab with that a lot faster. I'll use that. I'll use that, as opposed to what we've had, because they're roughly the same strength, but I can swing this a lot faster. And we get another save point, so, you know what, why not? We might as well. I see no reason to not save whenever we see a save point. Because it seems to heal me, and, well, for finishing off that boss fight, I assume it was a boss. It must have been a boss, because if I wouldn't have gotten a max health boost, just if it wasn't a boss. That's my assumption here. Okay, that was 2 hits and it killed it. And this... this was where that first big knight was, wasn't it? I think it was, so I think I can leave this room now. I think I can leave this room and maybe even leave the alchemy lab in its entirety. Because I think we're done here. Do I have a map? Oh, I do. I do indeed have a map. I assume the pulsing bit is like, hey, this is where you are. What is this room? Is this like a transitionary room? Also, I didn't mean to throw that axe, but hey. Or is it like, hey... Oh, these enemies are different here. Like, these are definitely not the enemies I saw earlier. But yeah, okay, the Basilard, definitely an improvement over the other weapon I had. However, what was it? Cloth Tunic is actually weaker than the Hide Curious, okay. Actually, can I drop through here? I can't, okay. I guess that's too solid a floor to fall through. That's okay. Let's keep exploring Dracula's castle. Also, I will say, I do love how just comically ridiculously powerful all the Castlevania Dracula is. Where it's like, oh yeah, just like Death, yeah, he hangs out with them. Like, Death and Medusa and everyone else are like, yeah, we just work for Dracula. It's like, you know what? Sure, I can believe and understand that. Like, because Castlevania Dracula, by all accounts, as far as I can tell, ain't someone to be messed with. But also, oh, I've gone the complete wrong way. 10 out of 10, and not even once. Me knowing where I'm going, not even once. I know that is a, like, words. I know that there's transformations in this game. So I know that there's a bat transformation, which would no doubt making climbing back up here a lot faster. But hey, you know, let's break this and grab some more money. Okay, the fact that I'm finding money tells me that there must be a shop somewhere in this game. And I need to stop accidentally throwing axes. I also need to start actually blocking these guys' attacks. Those dudes have so much blood. Like, if Alucard was, you know, doing full vampire stuff... Okay, I can't go this way, but that looks like a health up. Okay, so I need to hit this guy 4 times. Oh, 3 times. My apologies. 3 times. But yeah, the Basilard definitely seems like an improvement weapon. Well, might as well heal and save again. Okay, I'll probably go for another like 5-10 minutes and then call it. Can I go out from the other side? I can't, because that's a solid wall. Of course I was. But yeah, so far, first impressions on Castlevania. Okay, I say first impressions on Castlevania are good, but I have played, like, okay, my full history with Castlevania as a series is I've played a fair bit of the original one, but I've never finished it. I've never played 2, never played 3, never played Bloodlines, never played Dracula X. Basically, my exposure to Castlevania is I've played the first one, I've played a little bit of the fourth one, and I've played a bit of the... And I played a little bit of the Xbox Live Arcade version of Symphony of the Night, and now I've done this, video on Symphony of the Night. Other than that, though, okay, slight correction, I also own Lords of Shadow. I do own Castlevania Lords of Shadow, but I've never actually played it. It is a game that has sat unplayed on my shelf for years at this point. You know what, might as well just quickly go in and go in, grab the heal, just because we can. It's like, well, we only took 4 damage, well, I might as well take the heal when I can. And, okay, let's bring up the map real quick. Yeah, it looks like going back up is probably the play. So let's, no. 10 out of 10 platforming, not even once. I mean, if nothing else, I'm good at proving that I'm bad at both the Metroid and the Vania part of the kind of term for them. Okay, so let's just stab our way through here, because I definitely didn't come through this little path last time. So what is over here? I'm not gonna lie, I was half expecting another save point. Okay, we found the short sword, or the throwing dagger, I suppose. I don't know if that's an improvement or a downgrade from the axe, but hey, we should be okay. Now then. Okay, I've been here before, but I can loop back around. And, I know that I can loop back around, so hopefully we'll be okay. Okay, I will fully admit, I do not really know what I'm doing here. I'm kind of just going through and hoping that I find where I need to be. Also, okay, 10 out of 10, leather shield proving to be helpful. Proving to be very, very helpful. I mean, obviously, later in the game you get, like, Alucard's shield. Because, obviously, by the time you reach the end of the game, you can be back to the start. Like, you can be back to having all of the ridiculous equipment and everything that you had at the start. Before death took all of it away. And now, let's just keep climbing back up here. Because I think I went... No. Jump, jump, jump. Okay, so... Have I been in here? Have I been in this room before? I don't think I have. Magically sealed, so I can't go into that room. I mean, hey, good to know. Good to know that I can't go into that room yet. And that I assumably need some form of magic to get it open. I think the doors that had the red barrier around them, I needed the cube of Zoe to get in. And... Okay, this is the boss room. But it looks like there's more stuff above, so how do I get up there? Maybe I need to come back into this room when I have the bat form later? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I am starting to feel it just... Oh, I can climb up here. I had 2 options, and I went for the go straight forward one. Also, we found a second Basilard. Wait, if I equip that into the other hand... can I just spam? Apparently not. Okay, let's just put the shield back on. I was wondering if if I had one in each hand, could I kind of just, like, alternate and just, like, stab at super speed? I don't think that's how that works. But hey, you know, sometimes it's good to learn these things. Now then, what's over here? 2 more of these guys? Fortunately, I could... Like, in the time they, wind up a swing, I seem to be able to get the kill on them, so that's not too bad. And we're finding a good chunk of money. Also, those things really do explode into a whole bunch of blood. I know I've already said it, but wow. Okay. Sorry, I just picked up, like, a diamond? I just picked up, like, a diamond throwing weapon? That's vaguely interesting. Like, there's... Oh, okay, I want to be careful for the potentially poison thing. but otherwise, I think we are making good progress here. I think I'm starting to figure out where I need to go. And, okay, that's another door from a cube, so let's open this up. And I assume this is taking us back somewhere else. Oh? The Marble Gallery. Okay. I also just found holy water, so I will keep the holy water. Because historically, I'm fairly sure the holy water is supposed to be good. Again, my exposure to Castlevania is very limited though, so I might be totally wrong. I haven't gotten around to it, but I should also watch the Netflix series. Because I've heard it's good, and I should probably just get around to watching it, because, you know, it's been out for a good while. But hey, let's keep going. Oh, I guess I was just meant to fall down there. Okay, never mind. So what I'm going to do is I'll keep playing until I find the next save room. Until I either A, die, or B, find the next save room. And after that, I'll stop. Also, just a hunch, I think I may be going towards a clock tower or something here. Because that's an awful lot of clocks.
Wait a moment. You seem human, and yet, what do you here?
I've come to destroy this castle.
Then we have the same purpose. I'll trust you for now. I'm Maria. Who are you?
Alucard.
Not the talkative type, I can see. Well, perhaps we'll meet again. If you live that long. Farewell.
Okay, so I guess we'll go the same way. And I assume this leads into the clock tower. Nope, just more of the same. I mean, it's nothing. Okay, my guy hits for 4. So I can get hit by that a good few more times if I need to. Hopefully I won't, but I can if I need to. But realistically, let's avoid taking damage wherever possible, because taking damage is pretty bad for my health. And that is a living table, stool, thing. Yeah, that... Okay. That's that's an interesting enemy. And we have more bone throwers, because they love bone throwers in these games. Like, I remember... I mean, realistically, I think a lot of these types of games love bone throwing enemies. Or at least, like, vaguely projectile. Is that my shield gone? No, it just looked like it went flying off, okay. Like, I didn't lose the shield, it just looked like it flew away. Good to know, game, thanks. And also... Okay, I hadn't destroyed those. And once again, this thing's back to throwing bones. Fortunately, it dies in 1 hit, so I don't need to worry too much. And this dies in 1 hit, and that dies in 1 hit. Did I... Genuine question, did I get super lucky finding the Basilard? Because this seems like a really good weapon. Okay, this seems like a really good weapon for the early game. Because obviously, if I carried this with me to the late game, I imagine it probably wouldn't be quite as good. But at this point, it is just one-tapping everything, so I'm pretty happy with it. And it's magically sealed, so I can't go this way yet. Good to know. Good to know that I can't go this way, but I can still just one-shot the enemies. Although that one is throwing swords. Fortunately, I can just run forward with the shield. And let's just backdash. Let's just backdash around, because honestly, it seems like it's faster. And also, these things don't even hit very hard. I mean, I say that, but I should still be careful and wary, because I know my luck. I say something doesn't hit very hard, and I get hit like a bazillion times and die. And that is miserably on brand for me. Okay, that was a kind of weird looking enemy. And man, that thing really exploded, huh? Like, honestly, that thing looked like it could have been a boss in another game, but no, here it is, just being a regular enemy. Either way, that's that dead. yeah, just being able to, like, stab these things super fast is really helpful, because the main body doesn't seem to, you know, do a biting attack or anything. And we just found a bag of 250 gold. That's huge. I don't know what I can buy. Like, I don't know where a shop is or anything. But hey, that's kind of huge. Oh, okay, so I have to stab the head. Okay, petrification stats effect. Let's go. Sorry, what did I just do? Like, I don't know how I don't know how I did that. Like, I think I pressed up and circle. Like, I think I pressed up and circle for the time thing. But I don't know how I did, like, the Dracula teleport into fireball whole thing. Like, I don't know how I did that. I mean, it's really cool. I'm glad that I did that, but I don't really know how I did it. I'm also really hoping that there's a save point near here, because I am, because partially, I do want to wrap this video up soon, and two, I'm starting to be a bit worried because I'm on, like, half health, and I don't have a means of healing again. Okay, this is the outer wall. The outer wall of Dracula's castle, and we just found a zircon, whatever that is. I mean, I assume a zircon is some form of precious gem. Actually, what is it? Zircon, it's a ring. Sparkling ring, saleable. I mean, it doesn't seem to do anything, but hey, might as well, you know, might as well use it just for now. Acquire more drip for our card. 3, 4, 5. Okay, this thing. Okay, that took 6 hits to bring it down, so definitely tougher enemies in this section. But hey, we still just stab them down without too much hassle, because Basilard just lets me stab real fast. Oh, those are just like hanging skeletons and stuff. Okay. Let's quickly check out this side. Okay, save point. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is save and end off this video here. So, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. First impressions, really positive. This game is really good. First impressions, game is really good, really solid. I feel like I would end up hopelessly lost. But I would quite like to come back and play the full game at some point. Like, will I do it as a playthrough or just in my spare time? I don't know. But the game in general seems really good, and I do want to play more of it. You know what? No, 5 more minutes. I'll go until I find the next save point. 10 out of 10. Yeah, as a general rule, I'm just finding this game really fun, and I kind of want to keep playing. So, let's go. Oh. The music just stopped, and I'm sealed in. Did I stop right before... Was I going to stop right before a boss? This looks like a boss. Oh. That's the mirror match, okay. And he is just throwing knives and stuff. Okay. Okay, you know what? Intense. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this fight this early, but hey. I mean, I'm winning by the looks of things. I'm getting more hits in than he is, so I mean, that's my win, right? Like, if I'm getting more hits in, and he's only hitting me for 4 damage each time, so I think I'm winning. Got him. Okay, we won. Let's go. And back into the, I guess, the mirror he goes. And that just seals. And is that enough? That is another max health up. Let's go. Okay, let's get out of this room. 10 out of 10. That was pretty good. And we find a Gladius. Sort of ancient room. It's a little bit stronger, but it has a much slower kind of swing, so I'm going to stick with the Basilard. I think I'd rather have the short sword. I think I'd rather have something that is a little bit weaker but can swing a lot faster, if that makes sense. Okay. Also, I have no idea Okay, now I'll go to the next save point. Since I fought another boss, I'll go to the next time I find a save point. Okay, where are we going from here? That's another room. I imagine, since it has the thing that says CD, the long library. Okay. Like, since it says, since it has the thing that says CD on it, I want to believe that that's like, hey, put a like CD in and you can just play music, but I don't actually know. Anyway, I'm sure someone can tell me. Okay, that's another room, including some of these like jumping guys. Okay, I will say, I do like how you kill these skeletons that are holding their heads, and then the skull kind of still rattles around a little bit. That's a cute little detail, I like that. Okay, this appears to be like some form of grand library that I'm going towards. Which I guess makes sense. Because realistically, Dracula does seem like a man who would, 1, own a castle, and 2, you know, have a grand library within that castle. Well, that seems on brand for Dracula. What's this? A bronze? I mean, that should be an upgrade from hide, shouldn't it? Not by as much as I would expect, but hey, I'll take it. Like, it may not be a massive upgrade, but I will take it. And also, I might as well just one-shot. Like, if I'm gonna one-shot these enemies, I might as well just go through and kill them as I go. Because realistically, well, they don't take all that much damage to kill, and, well, they're kind of in the way, so I might as well just kill them on my way. But if they are going to be in the way, I might as well kill them on my way. And we got another one. I mean, we just replaced it, but hey, I'm not going to complain about more free stuff. I do love me some free stuff, and when I eventually find a shop, I can just sell it. However, I don't like whatever this thing is. Curse? Oh no. What is the curse doing? Do I, like, is it costing me more hearts to use things? Because it doesn't appear to be draining my health or anything. Oh! No, I can still swing the sword and everything. Okay, I have to kill the books. I just have to stab the books. That was a strange enemy type, but okay. You know what, I'm not going to question it. It is Castlevania. Castlevania does love its kind of weird enemy types. And also, like, snake plants by the looks of things. Okay, that's more of these books gone. Fortunately, they don't seem to take all that much damage to bring down. Which is always welcome. I will always welcome enemies not taking all that much damage to take down. I jumped right into that. Okay, let's break that, grab one more heart, and just hop on down. And then, I guess, stab another book. I guess Alucard, maybe he's just not a big reader, you know? And just run up those stairs, just teensy little bit more, and now back we go. Where does this lead to? You know, the higher up I get in this place, the more I kind of worry that I'm going to run into another boss. However, the music hasn't stopped, so I don't think there's going to be another boss, and I did just fight once. Oh.
It's been a long time, old one.
Oh, it's you, Master Alucard. What do you need?
I need your help.
Young master, I cannot aid one who opposes the master.
You won't go unrewarded.
Really? In that case, just tell me what you need.
Oh, is this a... Okay, this is a
I'm
shop.
interested in this.
I can sell the zircon that I have. What
I'm
tactics?
interested in this.
Oh! That's like, boss guides,
I'm
basically.
interested in this.
Jewel of Open. Okay, I need that. Magic Missile? A throwing knife? I mean, that is a really high damage. Library card. A saber. A mace. A Damascus sword. Leather shield. Iron shield. Velvet hat. Leather hat. A circlet. Okay, I can't afford the things in blue. Contains dark metamorphosis. Yeah, sure, I'll buy that.
Thank you.
And can I get a new weapon of some description, maybe? I can't afford the Damascus sword, which I think is the thing I'd want. So I'll just leave it.
Farewell for now.
Okay, bye. Okay, bye, Master Librarian. Now then, I still have the Bacillard and everything. But evidently there must be another shop later where I can sell, like, swords and stuff that I don't need. Because otherwise I'm kind of just stockpiling them for nothing. But either way, that is something for future me to figure out, because right now all I need to do is find another save point. I also probably shouldn't, you know, backdash up the stairs, but hey, that's how we approach these things sometimes. Oh, I'm just getting comboed from both sides. But hey, that's okay. 1, 2. Calm down, Mr. Skeleton Man. It's not that serious. So let's hop up and stab this book twice. Without context, that probably sounds so weird. Just like, oh yeah, let's just stab this book twice. Okay. Also, it's, Dark Metamorphosis. Oh! Up. Oh, okay. Interesting. Good to know that I have access to those. And we got the Fairy Scroll. I don't know what that does. Can I read what the Fairy Scroll does? Is it a relic? Cube of Zoe causes items to materialize. Can open blue doors, displays the enemy's name. Okay, so maybe I didn't need the cube to open up those red doors. Maybe those were just ready to be opened. I don't know. Either way, let's drop all the way back down here, I suppose. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to kill these books. Books because they apparently want to throw hands and also do damage. And also apparently want to really be in my way. I'm gonna die to books. I'm gonna die to books, and that's gonna be embarrassing. I've had my fair share of like comically stupid deaths in my playthroughs of things before, but dying to books is not one that I intend to. It's not one that I intend to add to the list. Let's just say. Although only being on 24 health is not doing great things for my confidence right now. Okay, I found Uncursed, so if I get cursed I can just get out of it. Which is kind of nice, and we can just backdash out of there. Fantastic. This wasn't the save room, was it? No, this was not. Okay, let's just backdash. Backdash, backdash back the way we came like a big hero. Okay. A Durong. Okay, that's an interesting name for him. Okay, so... Fortunately, these guys only do 1 damage to me, because if these guys hit harder, I'd be very worried. I mean, if enemies in general hit a little bit harder, I'd be worried. Okay, so this is back to the outer wall, I think? Is it? Yeah, this was the outer wall. This was the outer wall of Dracula's castle, and apparently I must need a key to get in there. And a skeleton ape. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna... Oh, okay. Okay. You know what, I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm not gonna mess with that, because I think I'm going to die. That's where I came in from. I'm not dying to a random skeleton. I refuse to die to a random skeleton. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go back where I came from. Back through here, from where I fought the doppelganger. I shouldn't have to fight him again. If I do, I absolutely die. And I'm just gonna go back and heal, and end off the episode good there. Because... if I took fall damage, I would have just died to the fall damage there. But hey, I'm gonna save and heal, and actually end off this episode here. So, take 2. So yeah, I don't know when this will be going up. It's one of 5, like, one-offs I have planned for the next couple of weeks. But anyway, I'm going to end off this episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment and click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all next time for whatever it is I'm doing next. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.